Morning, everyone. So today I'm back again with another interesting topic to talk about how to pick your next AI use case to solve. So in any organization, which have limited budget and time, obviously, you might have so many ideas that you can solve using your data, and you have to choose some of them for doing it now, some of them later, and some of them might not even fit the business goals that your data strategy or company strategy has set up. So I'm here to present you a framework which revolves around value, the value from three different important components from picking up any use case: potential value, the cost to value, and time to value framework. So in this framework, what happens is, we make sure that for each idea that comes to the team to solve, there are three important aspects to it, and that these three aspects then bring together idea evaluation metrics. And using that metrics, we are able to, make better decision on what is the most best thing to pick up right now. So potential value essentially revolves around a single question, how much benefit do we expect from the successful implementation of the use case? So if the use case is successful, how much value we can make out of it. The second thing is cost to value. So we just want to be, aware about that each use case to implement is a cost, and not all use cases cost the same. Some use cases could cost far more than some other use cases. So how really, we value that, how much resources and infrastructure will be required to build and manage this use case. And the third aspect is time to value. So you don't want to build something, which will take 18 months or 2 year of implementation time, but you want to be very practical about that something that you do should be able to go out to production and should be used by business, and business should start seeing value as soon as possible from that use case. So if you see this trinity will make sure that you are picking a use case which is time relevant, which is cost efficient, and makes a wise use of the potential value that the business can make. So how that framework really comes into play in real life. So if you just try to visualize this framework, so on the y-axis we have cost to value, on x-axis we have time to value. This image has been taken from the demo portal from Probaito IAMS. So if you see here, all the ideas, if you plot on this scale, you can see from a high level view itself that credit cards approval use case or idea, if we implement, have definitely higher value than salary prediction classification. So that's the one thing. Second thing you have to look at is, okay, time to value, salary prediction might start giving some value in 40 days, but credit card can give within 20 days. And then comes the another important part, cost to value. So it's really going to cost a lot to implement this, because of many reasons. Like for credit card approvals, you might need integration from many systems or more work on the data pipelines, or maybe other reasons, regulatory reasons or privacy that you have to do. But for salary prediction model, it could be an internal model just used by your HRMS, and you don't need any external data to it. But essentially this single view will give you enough information to make a better decision on choosing your next use case. If you go and see in the platform, how actually it will look like. So we'll just log into the demo platform. You can register to the demo here and you can see yourself as well. But if you go inside and see how this is structured, so the first point is an idea pad. So when in idea pad, any of your team member is uploading an idea, we give them and we ask them, give these potential values which will be open for discussion, and they can be changed after creation as well, but they need to be provided here just to have a good idea, that you have done enough research before proposing the idea. And once this idea is created, you can see that this chart automatically start plotting up and see how much is the potential value and cost to value for each this of different ideas, and they can be one of the factor to choose what is the right choice for next use case to build. And this also gives you a holistic idea that how much ideas your team is generating, what kind of total potential values these ideas carry, and this will just keep the innovation funnel flowing. So going back to this presentation again, so I think you can go ahead and register for the demo, and yeah, we'll meet again in the next video with something more interesting for you people within your AI team. Thank you.